Moving on, mass layoffs are looming in the public sector, following the head of public service, Felix Koskei's directive to suspend new recruitment and renewal of contracts for staff in all state corporations that are due for reforms.
However, experts have warned of legal ramifications if Koskei's directive is implemented, since all state corporations are created from an act of parliament.
If effected, the changes will see 42 state corporations merged to form 20, as Winfrey Owino now details.
Thousands of government employees are facing an uncertain future following a directive by the head of public service, Felix Koskei, that stopped new recruitment and contract renewals across 42 state corporations. The new changes will affect all staff, including chief executive officers, and has also frozen the implementation or approval of new human resource policies. The move is part of President William Ruto's aggressive parastatal reforms.
Which officer, technical officer, was I with?
The changes will involve merging of 42 state corporations into 20 entities, dissolving 25 state corporations, restructuring 6, declassifying their funding, and declassifying professional bodies designated as corporations. The changes propose that Higher Education Loans Board, Anti-Counterfeit Authority, Tourism Fund, Kenya Forest Service to be among those to be merged. The government also wants to dissolve the Jomo Kenyatta Foundation, Kenya Fishing Industries Corporation, National Shipping Line and others. Others up for dissolution and roles to be taken by other state bodies are Kenya Film and Classification Board, President's Award, Lapset Corridor Development Authority, and others. Koskei has also called for restructuring of Bomas of Kenya, Utalii College, Housing Corporation, and the Postal Corporation.
In the organization, they want to retrench.
Gitile Naituli, a professor of management and leadership at the Multimedia University of Kenya, says making the changes must involve parliament, since the state corporation's existence is pegged on an act of parliament.
Even the merging that the president announced is illegal. All those organizations are established by an act of parliament. They have to go back to the parliament to repeal those acts or to merge them through parliament, because the executive cannot make law. There's only one body authorized to make law for us, the Parliament of the Republic of Kenya.
The changes are likely to trouble President William Ruto's political future, since a majority of those to be laid off are political appointees.
So allow a competent Kenyan to run these institutions. All the companies you see in this country from China. Our problem is simply lack of managerial acumen, because the lack of managerial acumen is what makes you go and hire incompetent people.
Winfrey Owino, KTN, Nairobi.
A report by a non-governmental organization, Africog, is